So it's what I call an 8-minute core exercise. It's composed of 6 exercises, most are of which were 1 minute, except for when you do side to side, it drops down to 30 seconds each side. The 6 moves are going to be a plank with hip extension, a side plank with hip abduction, you're going to do an advanced bird dog, and then you're going to do a body stop plank, and then you're going to do a long seated dumbbell pass overhead, and then lastly you're going to do a plank with pull through. So the only equipment you need for this is a dumbbell. Relatively heavy, but not overly heavy, because you do need to lift it up and over your head, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get started, have a mat down, let's get down into on the ground. We're gonna start a plank with hip extension for 1 minute, okay? I'll give you about 5 to 10 seconds to transition to the next one, because we really wanna keep that core working the whole time. Ready? So we're gonna go 1 minute. Let's go high plank, hip extension. Ready? Let's go. Don't forget to breathe. Don't let your hips drop. And when you switch from leg to leg, make sure that your core is staying engaged and those hips aren't rocking side to side. So you should look pretty stable if you're doing this, and all that's moving is your leg going into an extended position. Try to keep the leg as straight as possible. Make sure that you're not arching the low back to do this move, and that you're actually using the glutes to extend that hip. So squeeze the glutes, keep the abs squeezed as well, so that you don't go into that low back. We're almost there. Keep it going. Nice march side to side. Working the hips, working the core. Keep it going. And come on down. Nice work. All right, I'm gonna show you what the next one looks like, and then we're gonna get right into it. So you're gonna stay on the mat, you're gonna come down. And the way I like to do it is you can do extended legs. Since we're in the beginning of the program, I'm gonna show you a little bit easier. Also, it'll be an ego boost for me. So we're gonna be on your knees, on your forearm, and the top leg's gonna be extended and abducted from the body. Okay, so that's where we're going. 30 seconds each side. So we're gonna get started. Ready, set up, and let's go. So pressing into that knee on the ground, keeping those hips high. Also make sure you look like you're a straight line. If I'm looking straight down on me, my ear should be in line with my hip should be in line with my ankle. Okay, so we don't want to be a weird C shape. And you're just keeping that top leg nice and strong. Keep it up high, don't let it drop, and also don't let your hip drop towards the floor, okay? So, I'm doing awesome, and if ready, come down. Then we're gonna go ahead and switch. So, just rotate over, and let's get started. Ready, and go. If I'm being honest, I think that runners should do side planks every single day. I think there's a lot of resistance to them. And who would guess why? This is so fun. No, but really great exercise. It targets the obliques as well as the lateral hips, which we need very much in running. So keep going, learn to love them, and come on down. Nice. All right, 2 down. The advanced bird dog. Show you what that looks like. We're gonna hold it for a minute. Very simple exercise, but can get very challenging towards the end of that minute. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna be in a quadruped position, knees under hips, hands under the shoulders. Really spread out those hands, stretch them out. And you're gonna press into your shoulders, and then what you're gonna do is just lift the knees off the ground about an inch, okay? So if I look at your back, I should still be able to balance something. It shouldn't be sliding off the back or sliding forward, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. 1 minute on the clock. Press into those shoulders. Keep that core engaged. Bring that belly button to the spine. Find your happy place. Okay? Should feel your lower abdominals a little bit. And you're just holding strong. We're almost there. Keep it going. Minute by minute. Getting stronger. Keep pressing. Press hard. You're almost there. Come on. Focus on that breathing and come on down. Nice. All right, halfway there. The next exercise we're going to do is a body saw plank. So I'm going to do this on forearms, and you're just going to rock your nose over your hands and then behind your hands. Over your hands, behind your hands. So what it looks like is going to be, okay, just like that. Pressing out of the heels a little bit, bring yourself forward, or you can pull with your arms. Up to you. Let's get going. Just back and forth, keeping that belly button up and in, keeping the legs nice and straight. Doing awesome. Back and forth, you got this. Almost there. Keep it strong, finish strong, and come on down. Nice job. I don't know if it helps or hurts that I'm not giving you a second countdown, but we're getting through it. Sometimes you just gotta close your eyes and get it done. All right, so the next one is gonna be a long seated dumbbell overhead press or overhead pass, okay? So what that looks like is you're sitting up nice and tall as you can, and you're just switching arms side to side. Okay, the more the weight you have going over your head, the more you're gonna feel your side to side working, okay? If you have really tight hamstrings, what you can do is prop your hips up on something, and it's gonna make it easier to sit nice and tall. No shame, just make sure that you're sitting nice and tall and the legs are straight out in front of you, okay? So we're gonna do 1 minute, and we're just gonna pass back and forth. Try to side bend each time you absorb that dumbbell, just like so, okay? Doing great. Just think, second to last exercise, and you'll have strong abs, maybe six-pack abs after a month, and we're gonna keep going. And be cognizant that you're not slowly starting to slouch, keeping that core engaged as you sit up. Even press the knees down into the ground to keep the quads engaged. And you got yourself a full body workout. The shoulders are gonna be mighty tired. Keep it going. Almost there. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Woo! All right. We're on our last one, and it's a plank with pull through. So you're gonna keep that dumbbell, come into a plank position, and you're gonna put the dumbbell behind one hand, okay, when you're in the plank. And then you're gonna have a little bit wider stance, and you're gonna take the opposite arm, pull it through, and pull it through, okay? So that's a pull through plank. The wider the legs, the more balanced you're gonna feel. And you want to keep your core engaged, so again, when we look at your hips, we're not seeing them rock back and forth, okay? All right, let's get started. 1 minute. Almost there. Keep it going. Keep it strong. Getting there. Last one. And come on down. All right. As always, give yourself a pat on the shoulder. Clap it out for yourself. Core work down. If you can do this several times a week, you're looking good. Even if you didn't do anything else, doing this several times a week is going to make a huge benefit for you. All right, I'll see you in the next workout. Have a good one.